Welcome back to Scary Bear Attacks. Today's episode takes us to the beautiful and scenic mountain environs in the Flathead National Forest in northwestern Montana. The rugged Rocky Mountains tower near the horizon, and Flathead Lake shimmers in the sunlight. The mountains are predominantly granite in composition and are covered in pine, fir, and aspen trees. The outer trail of the Green Gate Trail System is an exciting network of trails that hikers and mountain bikers traverse frequently this time of year. The trail is right at 10 miles long and is an easy ride for mountain bikers within an hour or so. Brad Treat was a Forest Service ranger, and he and his wife owned a home that granted them immediate access to the trail system on a daily basis. This location was prime for them as they enjoyed jogging on the mountain trails every morning together. It was a warm day on June 19, 2016 around 2 p.m., and Brad and his wife's cousin, whom we will call Chuck, decided to ride the trail together for Chuck's first ever mountain bike ride. Since they were riding, they did not need to take firearms or cell phones and decided to leave the bear spray at home too. It would just be awkward on the bikes, after all. They rode fast as Brad knew the trail very well. Brad was leading the way and was speeding around a blind corner, with Chuck about 30 yards behind. Brad was traveling at about 30 miles an hour and zipped around a bend and down a slope in the trail that was obscured by brush. The plants alongside the trail smear into a dappled green blur at this speed, and before Brad could react, he slammed into something huge and dark. He flipped over his handlebars and landed hard with his arms outstretched, breaking both of his wrists and shattering his right scapula on impact. Chuck heard the impact of Brad riding into the bear and heard the bear let out an anguished moan as if injured, but could not see the incident yet. As Brad glanced up from the ground, a huge boar grizzly bear came into focus as he yelled, "Bear!" Brad yelled for Chuck twice as the bear straddled him and bit and severely clawed his neck and face. The reactionary attack was done so quickly that Brad was dead in an instant. Chuck slid to a stop a short distance away and could see the grizzly standing over Brad and facing away from him. The bear was focused on Brad and didn't acknowledge Chuck's arrival at all. He quickly assessed what he should do and decided to go get help. He turned back around and pedaled all the way back to find help. Chuck notified authorities of the occurrence and a recovery party was established. The recovery party arrived at the scene of the confrontation and could see Brad's corpse lying in the trail just as described, and his helmet was shattered and bitten into pieces all around him. The bear consumed no part of Brad's body, which confirmed the authorities' conclusion that this was strictly a defensive attack by the bear. This was confirmed by the fact that the bear never buried Brad's body, nor came back to it after the incident. The bear's DNA was gathered from Brad's body and was on file with the Park Services. The bear was not euthanized due to the defensive nature of the attack and the lack of any other incidents with humans. The bear was a 20-year-old male. Run-ins with bears are much more common for mountain bikers than hikers, and authorities recommend slowing down, carrying bear spray, and staying vigilant. Brad Treat's death was the first incident of a mountain biker being attacked and killed by a grizzly bear in Montana.